gotta make something or I gotta take some. Even if it comes down to hustling and pumping, I'ma do whatever to avoid the stormy weather. Got my act together, either make or take.
Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Mood616, and yes, it is that time again. It is time to start off a brand new series, and I did not create this one. My boy Movie Guy 666, also known as Zach, came to me a couple weeks back, and as you probably know, there's been Top 10 Tuesdays going around for a long time, but he wanted to restart up that Top 10 Tuesday series, and he wanted to do it like all horror film orientated and stuff, so I was completely honored that he asked me, so I was like, yep, I'm going to jump on boards, because, you know what, I don't have a series that I do on Tuesdays, so might as well jump aboard it, right? But yeah, big props to Zach for, wanting to start this up. Fucking fantastic. So for week one, or the first video, he wanted to go with top 10 killer animals horror films. So I think he was also allowing to have like killer animals and like kind of, eco horror films and stuff like that, also including like certain bugs and whatnot. So which is cool. So I rolled with it. And yes, and this is my top 10 list. This was actually quite a hard list to make, because once he said you could put in like insects and other types of bugs and stuff, I was like, it just opened up a whole new fucking can of fucking films. So, but I tried for the most part just to make it like just animals and whatnot. So anyways, enough rambling. Top 10 killer animal flicks / eco whatever. In at number 10 here is a release by Sergio Martino. This film came out in 1980, and I've always been such a big fan of this film. It's fucking cheesy fun, and that is Alligator. Really, really cool fucking fun Alligator film, obviously. Very cheesy Italian shit. Love this movie. It's got a great cast. It's got Barbara Bach in this. Claudio Casanelli's in it. It's got a lot of familiar faces in this. Really, really great film. If you don't have this, or if you've never seen this, definitely try to pick this one up. It's fantastic fun. The crocodiles, oh man, the kills are so cheesy. The acting's bad in this. But it's just overall a ball of fun. I've watched this one a bunch of times. Can't go wrong with Alligator, man. Plus, I really wanted to get some type of croc / alligator film in my top 10, but really great film. Check this one out. Awesome stuff. In at number 10. This release might be out of print from Maya Communications, so, but if you can find it, give it a shot. It's awesome. Number 10. Number 9 is Roger Corman cult classic, man. I mean, what can I say? I've been a big fan of this film ever since I've seen it when I was very, very young. Sometime back in the 80s, and fucking freaked me out, actually. Like, every time I'm near like a river, I always think about this, and that is Piranha. How can you not have Piranha in your top 10? I'm sure some people don't. It's not the greatest film in the world, but it's fun. It's really, really fun. I mean, just the idea of piranhas in like a, freshwater fucking river is just fantastic. But really cool stuff. Pretty gory. Gotta love it. Piranha. Number 9. Number 8 here is just a fantastic film from 1976. In the 70s, it was just filled full of these amazing killer animal flicks, man. The 70s is the best for killer animal flicks, in my opinion. But this one right here, number 8, is Grizzly. I love this movie because the Grizzly's supposed to be like 17.5 feet or something like that. Something ridiculous. But like some of the shots on the Grizzly are, it just doesn't make it look that big. It's pretty funny, but I don't know, man. I think this is a fucking fun-ass time. Pretty cool kills, great atmosphere in the woods and stuff. It's really fun. The ending just kills me every time. It's so funny. But, yeah, how can you go wrong with any film with Christopher George in it, really? But, yeah, Grizzly, fantastic. And at number 8. Number 7 is a film that I've been waiting forever for an official DVD release of this. So many times I actually wanted to buy the bootleg of this, and I never did. And, in Scream Factory, when Scream Factory announced that they were releasing this, I almost shit my pants, because I just couldn't fucking believe it. I love this movie. And that is Deadly Eyes from 1982. It's the film where they dress dogs up. Like, dress dogs up to act like, big-ass rats. But it looks great. Really great gore. Pretty interesting story. Well, not that interesting, but it's fun. And it's just, an amazingly fun film, and everybody knows that watches my channel and who's watched my channel for a long time knows that I'm obsessed with killer rat films. I love killer rat films, so, but this is like pretty much one of my favorite ones, so, but yeah, Deadly Eyes, check this out. Number 7. Number 6 is, you know, this is where the list kind of went, okay, I gotta throw this in here if we're allowed, you know, slugs and certain things like that in there. And yeah, so I had to put this one in there. This is from 1996, I believe, or something like that. And that is Slugs. Just a really, really cheesy killer slug film. I mean, this one right here has some parts in it that literally make me bust a gut laughing. It's just so ridiculous. So ridiculous, man. If you guys have seen this film, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But it's basically, it is what it is. It's big ass, you know, over mutated fucking slugs, size slugs that start killing off people, or kind of causing accidents to kill people too. It's pretty interesting, but gotta love it. Slugs is fantastic. Great fucking movie. And that was number 6. And number 5 is a classic in my opinion, and this one, again, I remember watching when I was a child on TV and just being like, fuck, man. It's terrifying, man, as a child watching this. And it's the classic from 1963, Hitchcock's The Birds. This movie right here is just, it's actually really phenomenal. It really is a great piece of cinema. It's really well done. Like, you got to give Hitchcock all the credit in the world for doing a film like this, especially for the time. It looks really good. But it has that really gritty feel to it, you know. It's just, it's harsh, man. I find it really harsh to, you know, watch sometimes. It's just fucking birds picking people apart. It's great stuff. Don't really need to say much about it. Everyone's seen this movie, but The Birds, fantastic stuff. Number 5. Number 4, of course, is another rat-related film, and this is my favorite, man. I love this movie. I think Peter Weller's performance in this movie is fantastic. I believe it's from 1983, and that is of Unknown Origin. This is a great one. I think I reviewed this on my first Killer Rat themed week on my channel. I don't know, a year and a half ago or whatever. This one's awesome about this huge ass, this rat that just starts fucking with Peter Weller in this house, and he just starts going crazy trying to get this fucking thing. It's just, it's a great film. It's a great film. It's awesome stuff. You've never seen this, definitely check it out. This one needs a fucking Blu-ray release, man. It really does. Of Unknown Origin, check it out. Fantastic stuff. Number 3 is another film that I was just so happy to see on Blu-ray. I know Shriek Show released this one, I think, years ago. I missed out on that DVD for some odd reason. And, yeah, but lo and behold, Scorpion goes and releases on Blu-ray, and that is another film starring Christopher George, Leslie Nielsen, Linda Day George, of course, and Richard Jackal's in this too, from 1977, and that is Day of the Animals. Another fantastic movie. The thing I like about this movie is that there's so many different types of animals that attack people. Like, there's everything, birds, fucking everything, every type of animal attacks people, and this is great. And if you ever want to see Leslie Nielsen as the biggest asshole ever, fucking check out this movie, man. It's awesome. He's just such a dick in this, but yeah, really great stuff. The cover really does, you know, say it all. There's a lot of different animals attacking in this. Very cool story on why the animals are attacking, but cool stuff. Check this out. Fantastic release too. The transfer is great. Number 2 is an all-time classic in a movie that, when I first saw, actually scared the shit out of me. I, you know, to this date, I still think it is the best shark film ever made. Because it's actually serious, you know. It's not like these new ones. The new ones are funny as hell because they're stupid as shit. And everyone knows I'm a huge shark film fan, bad or good. But that is Jaws. I mean, how could you not have Jaws on there? But this movie's fantastic. I mean, everything has been said about this film. I can't say anything else, but I will say that the transfer on this Blu-ray is ridiculous. It's so good. It's like it was shot today, man. It's just so crazy. It really adds a crazy experience to it. The water just glistens at you when you watch this, and it really kind of adds to the, you know, the appeal of the film. It's fantastic, but such a great movie, man. Jaws, classic. Number 2, and number 1 It's an Australian flick that, again, has multiple types of animals attacking and stuff. I love this movie. I love all the, kind of the sub issues in it and stuff. And just this movie is a masterpiece in my opinion. I think there's so much going on in this movie. It's just really, really great. And this one, of course, is again from the 70s, and that is 1978's Long Weekend. Now, I've never seen the remake of this film for some odd reason, but I've heard it's actually pretty good too. But this one right here, in my opinion, is pretty much a masterpiece. I love this movie about this couple that goes out on this camping trip for the long weekend, and they're kind of dicks. They're treating nature like shit, and then nature comes back to bite them in the ass, quite literally. It's just a fantastic movie. It's got so much going on in it. It's like it's one of those films you could probably watch over and over again and start picking out things, which is really cool in my books. But Long Weekend, I highly recommend everybody get this. And I know Synapse is supposed to be putting this out on Blu-ray at some time, so I probably will upgrade just because I love this movie so much. But yeah, Long Weekend in at number 10. Or at number 1, I mean. So recap: Long Weekend, number 1. Jaws at number 2. Day of the Animals, number 3. This is fantastic. Number 4, Of Unknown Origin. Number 5, The Birds, classic. Number 6, Slugs. Number 7, Deadly Eyes, another killer rat film. Number 8, Grizzly, gotta love it, man. Number 9, Piranha, the original. And number 10, Alligator. Like I said, this list was really hard to make because I left off so many good ones. Like, I love Prophecy. It's another killer mutated bear film and stuff. And, I love The Nest. And, there's so many. Ticks is another great one. So many fun films. But yeah. Hope you enjoyed that. This is, I guess, week 1 of Top 10 Tuesdays with me and Zach. And feel free to join in, guys. If you want to make a video, go ahead. Leave a comment down below with your link in the video. I'll check it out. I'll give you props. And everybody, we want people to join in. So everybody get involved if you're into horror films. And you probably are if you're watching this video right now. So, but yeah, get involved. Let's do this. Top 10 Tuesdays. Alrighty, I'm out of here. Peace.